Hey guys, how you doing? I'm gonna be talking about Destiny 2. I'm gonna be telling you guys how I felt during the presentation, the live stream reveal. I'm gonna be giving you guys my first impressions, kind of. I know this is a little bit late, but I thought, better late than never. I've been really busy with other videos, so I haven't gotten around to making this. But before we get to the impressions, I do want to announce that the winner of the giveaway that happened, I guess, like 3 days ago, is gonna be Vada Veller. So if you want to go ahead and give me a way to give you your gift card, first tell me what gift card you want, of course, and then pretty much give me a way to give it to you. Either it's like through Twitter, YouTube, Google Plus, whatever you want, and the gift card is all yours. All right. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and talk about some Destiny now. All the nonsense is gonna be over. So Destiny 2 had a gameplay reveal, which was like 2-3 weeks ago, and I watched it live. Like, I really, really did enjoy it. But there's a few things I want to talk about and get off my chest. I'm going to talk about the things that I thought was great for Destiny 2 and the things I thought were really, really, really bad. We're going to go ahead and talk about the stuff that was bad first, though, because I feel like the good's going to outweigh the bad, and I don't want to make this like a negative commentary or anything. But there's a lot of stuff that I felt like they should have done that they didn't, and it really kind of made me a little bit salty when I saw these things. So we're gonna talk about, first off, no change in Fireteam space. This was one of the biggest things, one of the biggest issues I had with the gameplay reveal. Now I know that a lot of you are like, who cares, and a lot of people didn't really think that they're gonna change it, but I really did think they're gonna change it this time around. Because honestly, strikes with 3 people, I wish they would have went up to at least 4. That would have felt so much more like authentic and refreshing. 3-people strikes, 3-man strikes are just kind of boring now. You know what I mean? But with the current strikes that they have now, I guess they're gonna be a little bit more intricate, and 3 people will be enough. But I really thought they would go up in fire team size. Like, even with patrolling, I really wanted them to be like, hey guys, you guys could take on 6 people, take 6 people to orbit with you, or you know what I mean? Like, because in Destiny 1, I had a lot of friends who always wanted to play at the same time, and we could never do activities together because there would be too many of us. And that's one of the biggest, I guess, issues I have with Destiny 2. Moving on to the next thing, let's see, no change and in the frame rate. So pretty much the second biggest thing that I really, really just disliked about the game is I saw there was no change in frame rate. Like, literally, we're getting 30 frames per second again, and that really, really sucks. It stings because I'm seeing all these other games that are coming out, and we have tons of new games that are getting 60 frames per second. PC is getting 60 frames per second, but console isn't. We're getting 30 frames per second, 40 at max. I'm pretty sure it's going to be like 40 or 45 frames per second, but that really, really stings, in my opinion. I don't want to get 30 frames per second. This game looks so good and so fresh. The graphics look amazing, though. I will give them that. The graphics do look pretty. But 30 frames, I think, might just not do the trick for me, but the developers explained why we couldn't get 30 frames per second. I mean 60. Pretty much Bungie was talking about how the consoles couldn't run 60. The game's just too big and too pretty. Like, the consoles can't run 60 frames per second. So I understand why we couldn't get 60. I understand it, but I don't like it still. I still don't like it. So with that being said, let's move on to the next thing. One more thing that I'm kind of like iffy on, I'm kind of like, it's a good thing and a bad thing, is the PvP is now 4v4 instead of 6v6. Another activity where we can't bring a lot of people into, an activity. Like, it's so stupid. Like, because if you have a lot of friends and you guys want to do things together, it's going to be really hard to, do things together with your friends on Destiny now, because PvP is 4v4, and it used to be 6v6, and that was one of the activities that you could literally bring all your friends into. When you had a full party of friends, you had 6 people after a raid or something, you could be like, okay, let's go all play some PvP. Now you can't do that. It's no more of that. So that really sucks. So, but at the same time, I feel like 4v4 is really good for PvP because it won't be as chaotic, and they could put a little bit more focus on the servers, and the servers won't be in crazy, I guess. They won't be that crazy like they were before because it used to be lag all the time. Like Destiny 1 would lag in the Iron Banner, Trials of Osiris, Crucible, regular Crucible, it would lag. So maybe putting 4v4 can kind of reduce the lag. I'm not sure how that really works, but I really hope that's the case because getting rid of 6v6 is kind of annoying in my opinion because, I really enjoyed going to Crucible with my friends and playing some PvP with all five of them. So removing that, it kind of bothers me, but I kind of understand why they did that. But those are the only kind of three things that I really felt like was an issue in the gameplay reveal. We still have to see more. We're gonna see if they're gonna change the 4v4. Maybe they'll change it, and we don't know how the fire team size is gonna actually work. This is just my experience from the gameplay reveal. Going on to the stuff I do like from the Destiny 2. Let's talk about definitely the weapons. Like the weapons look really good. They're all refreshing. There's some that just have a certain means about them that just look really, really, really good. The effects are really pretty. Everything from the weapon side of the game looks great. The exotics are awesome, by the way. Like the exotics they showed are pretty good. I really like the aesthetics and the way they look. The weapon types they put in the game, they have a grenade launcher now, so that's really cool. They have SMGs that look really cool too. Everyone has been saying they've been wanting SMGs in the game for like 3 years. So they finally put SMGs in the game, so I'm really happy about that. The way the heavy and special work is really weird. I still can't explain it to this day. I need to actually, like, even if I watch a video about it, because I've watched several, I need to actually physically like play the game to get how the system works. But there's a whole new system for the heavy where like the sniper is a part of a heavy now, so it balances the game out a lot. But I really thought that was a really neat idea to put some of the sniper, the grenade launcher, all that together as one, instead of having someone being able to rock a hand cannon, a sniper, and a rocket launcher. Like that was super OP in PvP. Other than that, the story looks so good, guys. Like the story looks so good. Like this is like high tier quality story right now, man. Everything's fully cinematic, and it just looks like we're gonna actually have variety in missions. Before, if you remember Destiny 1, pretty much the only thing we did was have our ghosts, hack this, hack that, and then we would have to shoot guys coming towards us in like a wave style game. And that sucked because it made the story so boring. But this time around, it's gonna look like we're gonna have mission variety, and we're gonna have fully cinematic cutscenes, all types of stuff like that. So I thought that was a great idea. Other than that, there's not really anything else I really want to talk about. Everything else is just like positive. Like I can go on and on and on and on about how much Destiny 2 improved the game. The way it looks, that's another thing. Like it looks so great, like compared to Destiny 1. I don't know what they did, but they look like they overhauled the graphic system a little bit, but it looks really good. The game looks great. I really like the way it looks, the way the weapons look, the characters. The new supers. Almost forgot about that. The new supers are crazy looking. Like I really do like the Captain American shield. That is cool. I can't wait to spam that. Strikers now get to slam more than once, so that's really cool too. In the Warlocks, they get this super cool like Dawnbreaker. I think it's called Dawnbreaker, and you get a sword and you pretty much rain down like fire waves, and that's really cool. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot of people going to Warlocks now. Hunters get the Javelin Spear. I forget what it's called. I can't remember, but it's kind of like Blade Dancer, and that's my only complaint I have. Not my complaint. I don't play Hunter, but I've been seeing other people complain about it. They're saying that the Javelin Spear super is too much like Blade Dancer. I'm not sure how different it is. I haven't seen really any gameplay, but the thing I found cool about the Hunter is that when their Gunslinger class is up, they can shade step. So that's really cool. So they overall hold all the old subclasses. We don't know what they did to the Warlock's old subclass yet, but they overhauled the subclasses and the graphics. So the game looks amazing. I can't wait to play. We still don't have a release date for the beta yet, but I can speculate that it'll probably be in early July. I was saying early, like mid-June before, but I think it's going to be early July now because they have another event planned. And they didn't say which event that's going to, they're gonna show more gameplay at, but I can guarantee it's either gonna be at E3 or PSX, which is PlayStation Experience, and because Sony and Bungie are partnered, so most likely Bungie's gonna show some of their good stuff at PlayStation's event. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Tell me what was your favorite part of the gameplay live stream. If you haven't watched it, I'll leave a link in the description so you can watch the full live stream if you guys want to watch that. And tell me if you guys want to see more Destiny 2 stuff. I'll try to cover it as much as I possibly can. The reason I couldn't get to this new subject is because of the fact that I had so much stuff going on, work and just making other videos. So I'll see you guys later on the next video. Peace out.